There we go. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace, your mighty Lieutenant Drakir. At your service. And welcome back too.
Nikke, Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Now that I look at it again with the loop that's going on, I can see why a lot of people think it's Nikke, Goddess of Victory, since, well, usually the subtitle is underneath and all, and, well... Okay. Anyways, so, yeah, welcome back. Yesterday we had to go a bit short with the stream. So, yeah, since I've got the time today, we may as well continue here. Yeah, last time we covered the first of the events, No Caller ID. And, yeah, it made me think, it'll probably be best if we keep the story chapters and the events separated, so we don't do, like, one chapter and the story event if it's after it. Though, then again, the story chapters come out in pairs, so, yeah, there would probably never be a case where there'd be a story chapter and an event, unless there's... I'll have to double check if there's uneven amounts of events between some of the chapters, but in those cases it'll probably be best just to cover one of the singular event on its own, and then, well, move on to the story chapters after that, to do those together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this is due to I'm hungry. But when it come in pairs, I bought up the fruits. But also,
okay.
before stream, you spoke about maybe having a third stream of this on Sunday evening?
Maybe. We probably shouldn't overdo it too much. Like tomorrow, we're planning to finish up Norma's event in Zenless Zone Zero finally after what, like 4 streams, at least partially dedicated to that?
Yeah, that was definitely priority. So if we only able to finish that one tomorrow, definitely move the Norma one to Zenless Norma. You know what I mean, to Sunday. But if we go for it, I'm okay with extra stream of this for the characters on Sunday. But the next week, provided we finish the Norma event of Zenless, I hope we're able to try to stream at our planned times. Like,
yeah.
I'm fine with the bonus streams, but we have been... There's a thing of doing it for fun and doing it for... Oh, this took way longer than expected. Oh, this should be fun next time. Unexpected, it takes longer than expected and all that. Like the normal one.
Okay, luckily there are only 2 events going on with Zenless at the moment, and one of them is for the long term, since it's set at like 36 days to go still. But yeah, enough about other games, let's focus back on this one, so...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Alright. Now, previously when we were streaming the story chapters, of course, we got started with chapter 0, 1, and 2. And yeah, now we've got chapter 7, chapter 3, Enlightenment. I got confused because there's only 7 cutscenes here.
Yeah, I saw that, but that must be why he said 7.
Okay. But of course, before we get started with these, we have this to cover here. So, yeah. Chapter 3. Let's see. Oh, audio's a bit low. Okay. Yeah, mouse can be visible here, so I'll move this up. Yeah. We can only get into the story mode once we are done with the 6th chapter. And yeah, in these next few chapters, we'll be finding these blueprints for the various for the various buildings you can, well, build in the outpost. Okay.
Wait, what? Chapter 6?
Chapter 6 is when, once that is beaten, that's when the story mode difficulty is unlocked.
Okay, okay. You had me confused for a moment, and what the...
Okay.
Just a moment. Bloody window.
Okay.
An actual window, not windows.
Certainly not 11 windows.
What the... Oh, it's still closed, but still not...
It's me time to move some stuff around. So I can put the cooler in.
It now, it will not be able to open. What the heck are you doing?
How the heck did... Okay, it's not supposed to turn this much. Yeah, give me a second on this. There and there. We're not playing this Egyptian style. Okay. There and there.
Oh bloody heck!
Okay. Yep. I moved the cool box over to a little fishing chair, I guess you could call it, that I've got off to my right here that I basically use as a little side table.
A fishing chair?
Like one of those things you can just fold up on itself, basically.
Oh, I know what they are.
Yeah.
Though I'm pretty sure they used to have another name, but I'm a bit surprised you're using one of those as an improvised table.
Well, it has legs, it has a surface on top. Just put stuff on top.
Just don't put anything too heavy.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed that Ink has fallen asleep in the windowsill. She must have snuck in again. Anyways.
We're about to engage.
Temporary participation. Commander, before you enter the battle, let me share with you a handy feature. Temporary participation. Temporary participation is a feature that allows some Nikkes to participate in battle. Or battles. So basically these are on loan. A flag icon and daily attempts will be displayed alongside temporarily participating Nikkes. Temporarily participating Nikkes can only join each... can join each gameplay a limited number of times. I don't know exactly where these are drawn from. Like if they are drawn from people you've got in your friends list or something. Let's see. Keep an eye out for the flag icon that will appear in the gameplay where the temporary participation feature is available. Actually, since we had a good amount of visitors yesterday, I think I've noticed that I'm not like these putting L's or swapping R's for L's is apparently a familial thing or something.
It goes in the bloodline?
Almost.
Also, you mispronounced loud earlier.
Oh?
You said loud.
Yep.
With some kind of accent to it.
Let's see. Keep an eye out for the flag icon that will appear in the gameplay where the temporary participation feature is available. Tap this button to view all gameplay with the temporary participation feature and its daily attempts.
Also,
these are good for if you're wanting to push forward in the normal mode story, and because you can bring in some very powerful Nikkes. As you can see, they're level 200. It's a bit hard to see, I guess.
People wondering, I'm not gonna mock the captain if he accidentally speak with a heavy accent and good Dutch. For, well, I think we all know this. I do that all the damn time as well, so...
Yeah.
I may point it out, but I'm not gonna... Yeah, sure, it's funny at times, but I will not be surprised people found it funny when I do it as well. So yeah,
okay.
We're both on the shopping block on that one.
And yeah, that's a wrap. Now it's time to save your assembled squads. I did not make use of them. But yeah, this is... Leader is here in combat, and let's just say that they are a straight upgrade to N102 here. Like, for the... If you can get your hands, or if you can recruit either of these, you've got a very good start to go with, because Leader gives a cooldown reduction on the burst modes, so that the moment that the burst, that a full burst is done and the bar is filled up again, you can immediately go on the offensive again with that.
Oh dear.
Okay, right, the squad formation's done. Let's proceed with your mission. And yeah, I wasn't really too interested in that, so I just removed those.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay, well, it was a bit of a mistake to put Mihara in with the team, because she is one of the few, or maybe the only Nikkes who have who shorten the length of the full burst time. And, well, since you've got an attack bonus during that, it's a bit of a bad idea to shorten the time of that, huh?
Oh yeah, like, I can see like work on some combinations. Again, combinations.
Alright. Secret operation.
We've reached the surface. Establishing connection with Shifty.
Yes, please.
You won't have much luck with that. CUN is jamming the communication network.
Of course.
I forgot her outfit. And now seeing her at the center, not being distracted by the, horrible scene, basically, last time we saw these two.
Yeah.
Bloody heck.
Okay.
Seems this is no ordinary operation.
You could say that. We refer to them as Black Ops.
Of course.
How cliche can you get? She ordered us to capture a specific rapture. Is that even possible?
Uni and I were made for this. Let's move out.
Yeah, like, we've got to remember that the last time that we got a showcase of their powers, where, Mihara can swap her senses with someone else, so any harm inflicted on her is felt by, well, whoever she changed the senses with. And, Uni can immobilize people.
I'll take you to the destination.
Okay, short and sweet. So, moving back.
Bloody heck. Again, I like this game a lot. It's story-wise and all that. However, from the last stream, I even talked this with Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
That how it is Peggy 12 is surprising. Like at start of what, okay, fine, they are pushing it, but they are censoring at those times, so they guess they could still count and all that. But yesterday when I saw the building called CD, what was it called? CD's house or something?
CD Club.
Yes. That's one of the moments I started to go, how? For that one feel like it should be, especially how Icon looked, kind of like, no, they're really pushing it to the point that I'm not sure if they even pushed over.
Okay, just moving ink a bit to the side. There.
I just said push over, and you pushed Inky as the bloody timing.
Okay, let's move on. Go ahead.
Again, I like this game, but the more I see it, the more I question, shouldn't that at least be 15, 16 maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe
but
not 8, maybe not 18. Oops, so go on.
16 probably, yeah, but you know how it often is with censors and such. They do not actually spend that much time with the material they're actually working with, they're actually judging.
Yeah, I have seen some do, depends on content who did it. Some of the rankings have been fair, alright, that makes sense. And some have been, okay, that's a bit too low. And others a bit, okay, that's way too high. It's not that all that they claim to be. This one always those who were like, did they even pay attention?
Yeah. Like, I don't remember the specifics, but I think there was like 5 years back or so, there was some sort of controversy with either the ESRB or Peggy, where it became clear that they were very clearly not actually looking into the stuff they were doing. But yeah.
Engagement sequence.
There's a reason I'm bringing up the combat here, because from here on out, certain types of enemies are becoming a lot more frequent. The kamikaze types, which, well, you'll recognize those eventually, because those are the ones that are leaping for your face, like these ones. They typically have the bigger red circles anyways. And the enemy types that stun, like the boss in this case. So if you're playing through this game, you'll want to familiarize yourself with the looks of these things. because, well, they are high threat targets. And I believe, yeah, there we go. It's locked down N102, so they can't do anything. And the only way to get rid of that is to destroy the one stunning them.
I love it. Oh. I was literally looking at the fight, then noticed something in the corner of eye. I wondered, what the heck was that? And I realized it was someone's bum cheeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Another blueprint, this one for the police station.
What it was until I looked over and go, what the heck was that? Oh, of course. One of those moments. I keep forgetting this is famous for that.
Okay, now the tribe tower has been unlocked. We'll get to that later.
Get to the target.
And that should be another blueprint. No, it's some cash. Okay. I did check through. I did check through the recording this time. So yeah, there shouldn't be any audio issues this time. I still haven't been able to figure out what caused the previous one. The maid cafe blueprint.
Time to have some fun.
So yeah, should be a whole lot less audio editing for me afterwards. Okay, favorites. There. Okay, I'm paying more attention to actually switching beforehand.
Why do you keep asking questions? Don't you know that men don't like women who are nosy?
Well, we have to know where we're going, don't we?
Actually, yeah, if it is a military operation, information is important.
Yeah, we have basically been conscripted for this. Let's see. How are you feeling?
Not that great. I was shot after all.
No big deal, though. I don't mind a little pain.
What's up with that?
Put a bandage on me, Hara.
What are you doing?
Our commander likes bandaging up others. It's kind of a thing.
I'm sorry, but please don't touch me.
What's wrong?
I said don't touch my wound.
Mihara has a thing for scars. She doesn't like others touching them.
Ew.
Wait, what the? Okay, I feel like this is the first time we hear her speak. And I'm gonna be honest, that's not the voice I was expecting to hear from her.
Okay, what sort of voice did you expect? I'm pretty sure she said like one thing earlier, but nothing much.
Yeah. For some reason, probably due to the hair, I was expecting something maybe slightly cute or so, a bit more lighter tone of a voice, but the way she's blushing and holding that whip, I should probably expect something a bit more scary.
You were expecting a very cutesy voice, didn't you?
Yeah, that was something a bit half, that maybe she would stutter or something, but no, she seems to be, I won't say collected, but the way she's holding that whip, that's probably still maybe some madness.
Well, I will say this: there is a stutterer in the in the roster, and also a cute pink one. But we'll find those, or we'll meet those eventually.
Yeah, I should also say.
Serious.
Good.
She also sounded a bit older than expected. Like, she's one of those characters I feel like I just hear her go, "How old are you?" Part of her looks very young, but there's other things going on that makes me very unsure where to even guess.
No, I mean it. I appreciate the gesture, Commander.
Okay, no Marion 2.0 with her though. Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah, right. I was going to edit those out, but I must have missed that one. Okay. Stage 3.6. Tactics Academy. The Tactics Academy is it's sort of a thing that they sort of abandoned, the hotel blueprint there. Basically, it's one of the ways you could get permanent buffs for all of your Nikkes and such. But they haven't expanded on that in a while, so they're probably going to let that be as it is. It's not that it's to say that it's useless, it's just that something that needs a bit of investment in it for just permanent buffs and... Actually, I forget what else. It has been like a really long time since I had to deal with that thing. So yeah, it's not like it has tutorials or such, it's just buffs and so. Okay.
Time to have some fun.
Codename Chatterbox. Okay. Swap.
Mihara! Over here!
Nicely done, Uni.
Don't I get a reward?
We'll talk about it later. I haven't decided how much you can have yet.
What the?
The tongue.
Tongue is... Okay, Mihara I'm fine with, for she looks like, okay... She's a clearly an adult, and all that. The design is fine, even though I even think that maybe they went a little bit too much with the Dominatus theme, but I should not be surprised. But Uni is actually scaring me a little bit.
Okay, you gotta keep in mind that these are cyborgs, so they could be like 50 years old or such, but yeah, the designs can be a little bit questionable here and there, I will fully admit to that, and I wouldn't be surprised if these two have driven off some people who got through the first parts. Okay.
Okay. What are these? Footprints? Yes, I found them. You
Okay.
still track raptures using footprints? Talk about being stuck in the Stone Age.
These.
Chatterbox's signal isn't so easy to pin down. Chatterbox? Is that the name of a rapture?
Yep. Codename Chatterbox. He's a unique organism unlike any other rapture we've seen before. He's the
Okay.
reason we're here.
Hold up.
Why?
I've been wanting to ask this for a while. I was expecting to see us answers a bit earlier, but staying up is the early in game. Are these... Are we fighting also cyborgs or something else? Like, are they even from Earth?
That is a question that has not been answered yet, still. But as for cyborgs, no, they have, to my remembrance at the moment at least, they do not contain any organic materials. Or
Wait,
components
hold on.
at least.
Have you forgotten one of the bosses that clearly had organic components?
Maybe
first one?
look like that, but at least nothing human about them, at least.
Yeah, like it looks like it was like metal and flesh, you know, with more alien manner. Like if you were trying to into, it sounds horrifying. Cyborg guys, I can't even say the word. Probably a tyrannid or something. It sounds horrifying enough.
Yeah, but some parts of them do look organic-ish. But I believe those are more supposed to be like synthetic, synthetic components still.
All right. I hope we get to learn more about them. For I know there's been the trope of a robot uprising and all that, but these things feel a bit different from the usual one. Like they don't give me the same like you get from Skynet, for example, vibe. Like there's something about them feels a bit different.
Yeah.
Hell if I know. They told us to bring him in a few months ago, but never told us why.
Of course, typical Black Ops bullshit.
Is there anything about him that stands out? Any previous engagements?
I know as much as you do. I've never actually seen him myself.
Oh, great. That's going to make it very easy to track him down, of course, huh? Not at all.
Jeez. This is gonna be like finding a needle in an ocean.
Don't you mean a nail in a haystack?
Yep. Neither of you got it right.
It's a needle in a haystack, you morons.
He has unique footprints, so we use those to track him. I've never seen him with my own eyes, though.
What does that have to do with us?
Seems like this isn't your first rodeo. Tell me then, what's the probability of a commander dying in their first battle?
70%.
Well, that combined with some other news, some other stuff that we learned while chatting with Rappy, yeah.
And that number goes up for the second battle, does it not?
Aha! So is that the reason what's-her-name came knocking? Because of how the commander beat the odds.
Exactly.
Right.
How many of them are there? How many one-and-done commanders have there been up until now?
More than there haven't been, probably.
Oh, I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it's over 40.
Incredible! I should be a CEO too.
Let's start a company! What do you say?
Really?
Commander, I'm sorry, but we cannot abort this mission. The CEOs of the Big Three have major pull within the Ark. People as low on the totem pole as us don't stand a chance against them. All we can do now is tread carefully.
Okay, it wouldn't be a post-apocalypse dystopia without some corporate bullshit, huh? Whereas, what is the super corporate something? I'm completely blanking on the term at the moment. But yeah. Let's see. Got it. Let's continue the operation.
Roger.
All right, let's keep following the footprints.
All right. Yeah, probably better if I just hit the swap the source button before I actually swap over to this myself. Okay. But yeah, the life of a commander is not really as
Ooh, time to have some fun.
as rose-colored as people would have. Okay. And yeah.
What's this?
I've edited out most of these, I believe, but I do show at least one time of just upgrading the team
Feels good.
to
Am I getting lighter?
to try and match try and match, maybe slightly surpass the power requirements to make this, well, easier. Let's see. Normal interception level D unlocked. That is for, well, that is for the daily grind stuff and such, where you can face off bosses, for resources. But the first one in that is a, the first one to show up in that is a spoiler, so I won't be showing that,
Okay.
at least for a while. Okay, didn't end it out here.
My body. It feels.
Yeah, when you're doing this in the field and such, or from any sort of squad menu, you get a much more simplified portrait of the character instead of the full animation.
I'm stronger.
And yes, I forgot to upgrade their... Well, up until then, I forgot to upgrade their gear. Timing. Okay. And yes, it's actually kind of lucky that we ran into her during Anissa's Bond story, because, well, she was one of the stronger ones that I got on the second account for this. Okay. I think I did edit this one out, or not. Okay. Did I completely forget to edit them out or something? Anyways, that's enough for that. Reward. So, swapping over.
Wait.
There.
Oh no.
Mihara, look at this.
Huh. The footprints are gone.
What do we do now?
Well, we could go back.
I don't believe this.
Hmm? Mihara, look at the wall over there!
Huh.
So he stepped on the wall.
You mean raptors can move on walls?
That's impossible. Only a four-legged animal could do something like that.
The intel has been updated. Chatterbox is able to scale walls. And he knows that we're tracking him.
It sounds as though he's intelligent.
What are you, a comedian? Raptors are the farthest thing from intelligent. He must have been programmed with an algorithm that allows him to shake us.
Mihara, give me a reward! Reward!
All right. You've been a good girl.
Yes!
Come and get it then. Let me turn off your pain sensor.
Uni squeezes Mihara in the calf.
What are they doing? She's pinching her. Mihara, does it hurt? Well?
It hurts so bad.
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
Anise and half the people playing, probably.
Yeah, again, no, it is pretty tame, but it's still rather. Yes, wait. I can see. Again, it is a. Again, with the age rating, I feel like many people will be confused by it, but us that have been around a bit know what's going on, but even we are confused.
Okay, and were you expecting it to be the other way around, that Mihara would be the dom and not the sub? If I'm the correct term with this.
In a way. And wait, I was getting worried. Oh no, are we gonna have to censor something? And it's just that is just. But I'm glad we don't need to censor it. But on the part of me is just what? Just of all things, that's it. It's one of those with strange. Again, just glad we don't need to censor it.
Yeah. I get the feeling in part that the writers are being teased with this by making it people think that it was going to be much worse.
Master, what's wrong with them?
Different strokes for different folks.
You certainly seem to have a good grasp of it.
Huh? About what?
That's...
Mihara, can I hurt you more?
No, that's enough for now. We can't get addicted to it, you know.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
Okay, with Uni having her reward, let's continue on. Okay, another of the EX stages. Won't be showing most of those because they're typically boss fights or just a normal mission or normal fights train station blueprint where you just can't automate things. Yeah. I forget where exactly I swapped out there, but well.
You show me all you got.
ready to go.
Yeah, still forgetting to remove Mihara, or at least put her in the back so she doesn't. Her burst doesn't slow everything down. Okay. Ambush.
We've lost him again.
There's nothing around here. He could have walked along a wall.
Yep, he couldn't have.
That means...
Which would be more likely?
On the ground, possibly. In the sky, that'd be concerning, and that would... bloody heck.
Raptors, coming in hot! Engaging.
Well, it's not, it wasn't Chatterbox themselves, but at least something else then. Yeah.
Spider,
Yeah, right. Sorry.
first one I need to do for you today, compared to the first one.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah. The reason I'm showing this fight is because, well, it's a new victory condition where we have to, well, it's basically King of the Hill and such. Like, you've known those. Special target Tiara detected ahead. Defeating the Tiara will create... moving back a bit on that. Basically, just keep them out of there until the timer is up. If it's 50% red, or more than 50% red, you lose. If it's more than 50% blue, then you win. Yeah, defeating Tiara will cause a magnetic zone to form. These Tiara enemies are unique. Actually, I'm not sure here. I think they only appear in these defense type levels. Is it, Raptors within a certain range will be drawn toward the zone, strike it at the right moment to knock it down and protect the base. So yeah, you can use, if they move inside, but there's the zone. Makes it makes them a good target for rocket launchers and such. Okay. It's the random missile from one of Rappy's skills. Okay, these can be really annoying, and with these ones it is typically where you really need to prioritize targets and such, because healing Raptors can really ruin your day with this. Especially if there's multiple in there that just keep healing each other over and over again. Okay. Of course, the whip crack is from Ihara's burst, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Still managed to win this one.
This battle's finished.
But yeah, those can be one of the most... those missions can be the most annoying ones you can find in the game at times.
Pull too hard.
Let's see. Blueprint for the toy store.
Okay,
Yes,
We're about to engage.
yes, the outpost has a toy store.
Yeah, I noticed it the last time. I would now realize, wait. And I went, please just be a regular toy store.
Okay. Yeah, ran a bit low on resources at this point. Okay. Right, yeah. This pops up when you try to upgrade your Nikke skills for the first time. Commander, do you know how to enhance the unique skills of your Nikkes? Yeah, you can just press there. Yep. Skills become more powerful after being enhanced. The simulation room is the primary way of obtaining materials required for leveling up skills, so better keep an eye on it. Okay, that has been adjusted since then. I don't know exactly when they did it, but before you could only upgrade it step by step, so from 1 to 2 to 3 and such. Now you can just select how many to what point to upgrade it. The skill levels go from 1 to 10, but one thing to keep in mind with those is that you can't refund the materials if you want. Like, you can see it with Rappy over here. It's a bit hard to see the mouse, the white mouse on the white background, but you can see the level reset there. That is for if you want to, well, refund all the materials you spent in leveling up their, or in leveling them up. It does cost a few of the gems, but not that many. Freaking.
Again, I think you should have get a different mouse. Like
probably.
The one you have, scrolling one you have on top, is easier to not accidentally roll.
I did try to disable
this
thing.
It is on my mouse, you can easily not push the buttons on the side, but a wheel on the side?
Yeah, I did try to disable it, but the Logitech program for that seems to have been broken. So...
Of course. But yeah, well, you need to get another buttons that does not have a scroll on the side.
Yeah.
Or you're a streamer, not a... whatever that
Excel
is.
sheet worker.
Yeah. Oh, bloody heck.
But yeah, another way to upgrade your Nikes is to limit break them, which is, well, if you draw a spare from any of the banners and such, you can use them to upgrade them. Originally, the SR Nikes can be upgraded twice with this, but SSR Nikes, aka the golden ones, this can be upgraded 3 times and another 7 times past that. And when you reach the maximum with these,
Battle data renewal complete.
or at least with Rappy, Anise, and Neon, you unlock a live wallpaper of their skill animation. Like the other SRs don't have this because they don't have a skill animation, which I find a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, if you get your SSR Nikkes to max rank or to 3 stars with this, you get their animations. And yeah, limit breaking them also upgrades the maximum level that they can go to. Like, let me see, scrolling back a bit. 10 of 160. A bit too far back. Oh, still 1 of 60, but for each of these, for each of the body upgrades or limit breaks, the level cap gets increased by 40, I believe.
There is something I find a bit strange. You're using the spare body to do upgrades.
Yeah.
The spare body.
I think that's a bit more split off from a story that's only for gameplay and such.
Yeah, but still, it does
All right.
sound a bit concerning.
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't we be saving these in case it's needed?
But yeah, SSR Nikkes, if you get them to 3 stars, meaning that you'll have to have gotten 4 copies of them in total, their level cap will increase to 200. And once you have 5 Nikkes that are at level 200, then another something becomes more important than individual level ups and such.
Time to have some fun.
Okay, for now though, Ruler of Senses. So there.
Enemy neutralized. Vanishing footprints and a rapture ambush. They must have known we were following him.
Reppy, there's one behind you.
Yuli!
Yes.
Sizzle. A rapture with the gun barrel shakes. That sounds like I think that was a bit poorly translated.
You missed. Fire power! Whew, that was close.
Yeah, Rappy lost her head once before. We'd rather not have her blow her top again like that. Okay, that one was a bit of that one was in poor taste.
You nearly lost your head. Again.
Okay. Hers was of poor taste. Yours was is one of those things that at least nowadays would mean something else, like her shirt.
That rapture's gun barrel was pointed straight at my head. What did you do to piss them off so much? Something to do with capturing them, I assume?
More or less. Uni is able to target the specific sense of an enemy and shut it down.
That's right. One shot from this laser and they're out of commission.
As for me, you already know. I can swap my senses with someone else.
So, they're not originally meant to be used on Nikkes?
No. We typically use them to bag raptures.
Can raptures feel pain? How can abilities meant to be used against raptures also be effective against Nikkes and humans? Who are you?
You're quite the super sleuth, Rappy. Always getting to the bottom of things.
Answer my question.
Don't talk to me, Hara, like that.
It's fine. I'll admit we haven't been very transparent about who we are. But I assure you that our abilities are equally effective on Nikkes, raptures, and humans alike.
You're lying. Nikke's bodies are modeled after what humans consider to be the ideal form. You couldn't possibly end up with abilities that you didn't want.
Hillyan is the one who made us. The CEO of Missillis Industry. You think she's going to sit down with us? And have a nice chat about what she did to us and why?
Fair enough.
All we know is that we have these abilities.
Weapon?
And that we intend on using those abilities to capture raptures.
You sound like you reacted to something.
Actually, I'm trying to press the spacebar as softly as possible to continue things, but apparently it either registers or I accidentally tap it twice instead. So I'm trying to press it without making it clack too much.
That's all there is to it.
If you
Wait.
say so.
We have a log, so we can see if you miss something.
It's more that the text scroll and any animation that came along with it is skipped. That can't be rewatched. Like
It's,
you can listen to these again, but you can't see the little animations.
okay. Well, the information is the most important part, since there's not much animation in the cutscenes, really.
Yeah, more the camera movements and such, and the implied animations.
Adjust the formation. Wardress
That's
takes the lead from now on.
I can just click here.
I'm not turning my back on a Nikke who doesn't even know what she is.
Roger. The footprints are connected. Let's continue. We'll take the lead.
Okay. Swapping over again. Okay. Plenty of questions asked, and not many answers given.
Time to have some fun.
Okay. And at level 10, the unions and the union shop unlock, which is basically, well, guilds, fleets, etc. Player groups.
All right.
Okay.
Show me all you got.
Let's see, did I cut this bit out here? No, I did not. I must have started with that in the next chapter. Yeah, just upgrade the skill a bit. Skills are generally where a lot of extra power also comes. There's the edit. And yeah, this was around the time that the servers were about to go down for maintenance. Okay, Spook. There's a lot of these more mid-boss, bosses that you can find at the end of chapters sometimes. Not all of them are going to be as interesting as Gravedigger or the Blacksmith. But yeah, they're still end of chapter bosses, so I might as well show them off.
Target clear.
Just gotta hope that not too many become repeats. And yeah. Shields is also a mechanic that some Nikkes have. The one specifically to the left is responsible for those shields. Okay.
Are those eyeballs?
What?
Are those that were levitating?
Maybe, yeah. Like, some of the raptors have a lot more stranger designs, yeah.
It looked organic.
Moving on.
Especially since the eyeball was attached to eyeball stalk.
Okay.
That may be. Just think about it. No.
Okay, actually then... Let's see. A bit too far back.
There they are.
Okay, no, yeah, they resemble organics, but they're not organic. So, yeah, nothing to worry about with that.
But part of them look very alien, but the other part of them look like they may be stolen or maybe made on Earth. Like, they're a bit strange.
Yeah, very much so. It's like Skynet read too much manga, huh? Or biology books.
Okay, you know we are playing a game that's basically manga?
Or more
many
anime, but
variants.
yeah. Yeah, then again, the barrier between anime and manga is rather thin. I'm actually curious how many games there are that would be more in manga style, like in complete black and white, outside of Mad World, because I think Mad World would count more as a Western style. Even though it was made by a Japanese studio, I think. Clover, was it? The ones with really good fighting games. Or spectacle fighters, more. Anyways, broken traces.
Lost them again.
I'm sensing dense concentrations of Elva particles up ahead. That's not a good sign.
So what do we do? Commander, should we pull back?
Alright.
Fine by me. Things are starting to get a little too risky for my liking anyway.
Oop. The phone beeps. Well, more buzzes, but oh well. Didn't you say all communications were blocked? Who could that be? And of course, it's Hillyan. Ah. Oh, finally! How's the tracking going? We're heading back. Suit yourselves. Before you do that, there's something I wanted to tell you. We found something. In your quarters at the outpost, military plans outlining an attack on the Ark. How could that be? That's how it is. It's quite detailed. Everything from attack routes to ideal locations to plant explosives. This is clearly the doing of those hunks of scrap metal. And I forgot to mention, it has your signature as well. Your full endorsements. We would never do such a thing. I saw it with my own eyes. It's a good thing I did. Once you return from your trek, you shall be punished accordingly. Understand? Get back to it. Ugh. Of course. The communication signal is gone. The communication seems to be cut off.
Master, what do we do?
Okay, so now we're just straight up being blackmailed into this.
Should we keep on tracking?
It wouldn't be Black Ops without a bit of blackmail, huh?
Is that even blackmail at point for the entire thing she's threatening you with is fabricated to begin with?
Well, like they said, the Big Three Corps, the Big Three have a lot of pull, so she probably has a way of making good enough forgeries.
Yeah, like, I don't know what's classified. Blackmail is always a crime, and I know what a blackmail is, but there is a point I wonder, does this still count as blackmail? This is obviously still a crime. That's plain obvious. I'm just unsure what you would classify it as. Well, it sounds like blackmail. Problem is the evidence is clearly fake. At least for us, it's clearly fake. So, yeah, still, I really do not like her.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Understood. Let's keep moving.
Okay,
Oh,
not
bloody
that
heck,
one.
yeah.
There.
I get what they're going for, but bloody heck, I really, really dislike her. I do not like her at all. I feel almost like they actually make me angry.
Oh, that just
And
means
this
that
is
the
a bloody
writers there have done a
game.
good job.
Yeah, maybe a bit too good of a job, if you mean what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. That's chapter 3 done. Moving on to chapter 4, Bouquet. Okay. And the arena shop unlocked. And of course the arena. Can't get to the shop if you can't get to the actual area itself. Yep. Seems I forgot to put in the chapter transition thing I did before there. Actually, no, it's because we're checking out the tribe tower. With most of these unlocked stuff, or at least the important ones, I put them between the chapters. So yeah. Yeah, we've done the simulation room, so now the tribe tower over there. Inception is on the lower end, but like I said, that has a spoiler boss.
Oh. Slide? Oh, you're supposed to slide?
This is footage still.
Okay.
Not a cutscene. Though it will have a cutscene of its own here. Welcome, Commander. Are you here for the battle training? What is this place? Allow me to explain. This is the Tribe Tower, or this is Tribe Tower. It's a training area where Nikkes can put their combat skills to the test. This place is outfitted with the most advanced tech in the entire arc, so we can conduct VR battle simulations with Raptors. Everything is simulated? That's right. Everything is reproduced in VR. The Raptors, the environment, even the Nikkes themselves. The massive amounts of data we have available allows us to recreate reality down to the smallest detail. And of course, there's no need to worry about fatalities in VR. There have, however, been a few deaths resulting from extreme shock. Some people are unable to cope with just how realistic the simulations can be. You're telling me Nikkes have died because it was too real?
Yeah, here's the one thing I had told me people many times. When is graphic good enough?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, this is probably why I don't care too much how realistic it looks. But I'm playing a game, I like the story all that, but still I want to feel like a game.
Yeah.
I don't want the game to feel like real life. Like, sure, I want to be immersed in it and all that, but there's a limit.
Actually, they weren't Nikkes, but commanders.
Dear.
And nevertheless, I still suggest you try it out. The higher level you reach, the stronger your Nikkes will be. As a commander, it's imperative to know what your squad is capable of, is it not? This is the best place to put them to the test. Not only that, you'll get rewards from the central government for every floor you clear. There's high risk, but even higher rewards. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Great, just let me know when you're ready to go. Good luck. And yeah, these...
Configurations complete.
You can select the stage by swiping up and down. Tap a stage to view details. Okay.
Are you planning on attending class, Commander?
Okay, those two up front are Nikkes we'll meet eventually as well.
Let's rock and roll. My turn.
Ready to go.
Okay, did it?
So
No,
thank you for
I skipped
calling
Mihara
for me.
this time.
Preparing
Okay.
mock battle.
I think I edited out all the ones outside of this first one. It's basically just usually normal combat. There are missions in between where it's the defense type missions or even boss fights. And of course, the higher you go, the more difficult it becomes. But well, you also get rewards for every few stages and so. Plus, there's there's also a ranking system with this. Like, right, it's at the arc screen, I believe, where you can see there's a tab you can go to for, well, to see how far everyone in the same shard slash server that you're in, how far everyone is in there. And, well, there are always people who try to get to number 1 in those rankings, huh?
Yeah, I never cared for those. Like, if it's a in-game ranking, maybe. Again, that if it's an in-game one, that's related to a reward in the said game. But if it is for, say, leaderboard, that's for online, zero interest.
Okay,
Zero interest.
I had it wrong. This is where we see the simulation room with Ingrid. This is the simulation room, a crowning arc of technical achievements that brings virtual reality into the combat experience. Although it is merely a virtual space, the combat experience feels incredibly lifelike. Let's give it a try. In the simulation room, you can choose the difficulty.
The scoreboard we were talking about earlier, or is that for a online thing, or?
It is online, like it is being kept track of and such. But with Tribe Tower and such, it's just keeping track of, well, where everyone is with that. It's not like you can fall down in ranking down the tower or something. It only lowers your rank with that if you get surpassed by someone else. And it's only for the arena stuff that you get like PvP ranking rewards and such. The other stuff is just bragging rights. Yeah,
that I don't care for. Again, the only time I ever cared for score is if I were what's my Swedish there? Like something, like, you know how games where you have a challenge, you get a certain amount of points, you get a certain reward.
Yeah.
But that's more of the challenge and not for a leaderboard. Even though they say it's a leaderboard in-game, but that's more a story element. But it's a actual leaderboard and scoreboard and all that for a online community. Zero interest. Just zero interest.
Yeah, because you often get tryhards who manage to hack the game and such. Like, I'm pretty sure Sonic Rush on DS, you could do... I think you could compare times with other players and such. And, of course, there were people who, quote-unquote, somehow managed to beat the levels in, like, a single freaking second.
Yeah, like... I know why they are there, some people find it nice, but... As you pointed out, it's kind of a bit of a ruined thing at this point.
Yeah. Let's see. In the simulation room, you can choose the difficulty from 0 to 4. There is higher than that, but, well, you'll first have to get through those 5 stages. There is a hard mode for this. Sectors are categorized into different difficulty levels. Yeah, it is only showing A here at the moment, but yeah, the higher ones will also show B and C. Higher difficulty levels also mean more challenging stages, but greater rewards as well. With the sectors that have more than one stage, you can go from stage A to B to C in the same run. So if you start at A, you can go straight, you can go through B and C as well. Though I don't really remember if the rewards for going through all of that is really worth it, or if you can just, well, start from C and just get the better rewards that way in shorter time. Let's see. High difficulty levels will mean more challenging stages, but greater rewards as well. Yeah, with them being shown there. Let's begin.
Treat me well, sweetie.
You have up to 3 difficulty options for each stage. This will recreate unexpected situations that can directly impact the battle.
What?
Without further ado, let the battle begin.
This is the first one I see with 11 ears.
Yeah, that's Ink. I probably shouldn't reveal a bit too much to her about her, but we'll meet her sister soon enough, I believe. So yeah, you can choose from 3 stages. Some of them will are 3 options. Most of them will be combat stages. Sometimes a harder one will be thrown in, and other times you can just get a free buff or free healing through that.
How would you like me to defeat you?
First up is squad formation.
My turn.
And yeah, typical
I'll have to
typical
finish
squad
this up.
formation. In the simulation room, you can use Quick Battle to quickly test out your squads. Quick Battle is a time-saving alternative available when you are significantly stronger than your opponent and the outcome is practically a foregone conclusion. Quick Battle is unavailable in crucial battles and boss stages, so you must clear the stage yourself. Okay, your Nikkes can still suffer damage during Quick Battles. You will get buffs after clearing combat, but of course the buff will only take effect in the simulation room. Select the buff you want, look at the effect descriptions and the makeup of your squads to choose an appropriate buff. Select your first buff. You can see with these, like, they show off a number over here, which is, well, the effective upgrades to power you'll be getting from this. And next to that, you see effective 4, and that'll be, well, effective for certain, certain quote-unquote brands of Nikkes, I guess, for depending on their manufacturer and such, or for their type or weapon. So it didn't used to light up like this, so you have to keep in mind, oh, who is in my team again and such. So that is a quality of life bit that they added in.
That was
All buffs have a chain type. Take a look at the chain type of the buff you obtained, which is a diamond in this case. The chain type of the buff you just selected is added on, which activates on having 3 of them. Or there are 4 kinds of chain types: triangle, square, diamond, and circle. If you have multiple buffs with the same chain type, the chain level will increase and the effect of all buffs will be enhanced. So yeah, we want to get as many of them of the same type to upgrade them, but also want to make sure your team actually makes use of them. Picking the right buff based on specific circumstances can even change the course of the battle in a flash. Be on the lookout for this. You can get help from random situations in the simulation room rather than obtain buffs in battle, like the ICU, Nikke Recovery, and Resurrection. Your Nikkes were badly injured in the battle, select ICU to restore them. In the ICU, you can restore Nikkes' health or restore their ability to fight. Now let's try restoring Nikkes' HP. Restore 20.
I guess that was a little too easy for you.
This is the last battle in the simulation room, boss battle. Defeat this big fella to clear the sector. Try clearing the stage with your combat skills. And yeah, because this is a tutorial, it is a very shortened case of this. And once you have beaten a stage, you can get one of these red... back a bit. Yeah. You can get one of these red or epic buffs, which you can... Well, they will have a lot better effects like that. Like at the start, increased loaded ammo by 35%, reduce reload speed by 35% and such. Okay, there's a reason you want to... it seems you have passed simulation room. The epic ones can... It's going to go into something where you can pass along buffs to the next stage, or sector. But yeah, those epic ones can't be brought over, so getting those would be a good reason to do a difficulty from stage A to C to make it easier. But at a certain point, you'll be strong enough to be able to clear, well, stage C or sector C immediately without the extra buffs. And of course, you run the risk of your Nikkes getting hurt or taken out along the way. After clearing all stages in all difficulties from your chosen sector, you'll be able to register a buff you own in the buff legacy. If no buffs legacy is available, the saving step will be skipped. The buff saved in the buff legacy can be applied in advance and when entering simulation room in the future. You can only select buffs up to the SSR level at most in buff legacy, so now epics, please select the first one. The basic training of the simulation room has ended, so well done. Please use the simulation room to enhance your battle tactics in the future. So, yeah. And yeah, there's where I put it in. And I think it'll probably be a bit of a good idea to have a preemptive break for the moment.
And for me to clean out my air fryer then.
Okay, so yeah, back in about 5 minutes. Let me swap back to here for music. So yeah,
And
back in
slide.
5 to 10, hopefully.
Alright, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we're continuing here. There we go. Alright. Swapping back to the footage. And... okay, Ink's woken up, but she is still here. Alright then. Yeah. Chapter 4, Bouquet. Okay, I still don't get why VLC Media Player has that every so often. Yep. Let's see. Early adopter, I'm at a shelter. Wow, this is just like a game. And now that there's a food shortage in the shelter, people have become like rabid dogs, turning against each other. Suddenly, the heroine rides into town, bringing order to the townsfolk, then rides off into the sunset once her job is done. Will you grow up? How can that ever happen? This isn't some cheap novel. Okay. There are 11 of those relics around, but I'm pretty sure I haven't found all of them. Or I didn't find all of them. Okay. Twisted Gears. So, back here. Chapter 4. Twisted Gears. So, here we go.
Let's set up camp here.
Set up camp.
Yes, visibility is poor right now, and you need to rest.
Let's see. We're guaranteed to run into raptors within 1 hour of being above ground.
We'll head inside one of these bombed-out buildings and place decoys around a 500-meter perimeter.
Okay, here's where that gets explained.
That should give us 4 hours or so.
It's been a long time since I last camped above ground. First time for me. Should we get a fire going?
This isn't a camp-out where we roast marshmallows by the campfire.
We'll get started on the decoys.
No, I'll go. You go ahead and rest.
Mihara, I'm tired.
You sure? Thanks.
Soon after, Uni falls asleep on Mihara's knees.
Mihara,
What's wrong?
what's going on between you and Uni?
Huh? What makes you ask?
It feels to me like Uni is very dependent on you.
Dependent? Uni? You're way off base. We both rely on each other. We have no choice. When two people are together, they're like two gears in perfect sync. Uni and I are crooked gears. No
Right.
one else fits with us. But sometimes, two crooked gears can be a perfect match. That's how I met Uni. Neither of us is perfect, but we're perfect for each other. I realize how strange we must seem to people on the outside looking in.
No, I didn't. It's kind of sweet.
Thank you.
A crooked gear?
All right, your turn.
Hmm?
You've been working with Rappy for a long time, haven't you? I can tell. Neon, on the other hand, must be new.
Well, it's a secret, but I'm actually a spy.
Neon.
Yep, a real whopper of a secret.
Wow, no kidding.
Yes. We all have our problems. Or maybe defects is a better word.
Hmm?
Well, if you don't mind, I need my beauty sleep.
Yeesh, someone's in a foul mood.
Lay off it, will you?
All right. Just for you.
The next morning, your mouth is dry. You want to get up and have some water. Huh? You can't move.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Uni, get up! You're going to crush the commander!
Uni is sleeping on top of you. Okay, when did she get up? When did she end up there and how?
Wait. With or without that rocket launch? Question mark?
It is a rocket launcher, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Just 5 more minutes. The commander is so firm, so warm, so comfortable.
Oh, you're a cat?
What's going on here? Apparently, Uni thinks the master makes for a nice mattress.
Get up. We have to move out.
Oh, come on. Just a few more minutes.
She grabs you tightly. Or tight. Uni holds your body more tightly. I feel like she's about to crush every bone in your body.
A bear hug! Impressive technique!
Neon. And Rappy's just thinking how the hell she ended up with this bunch, huh?
Yeah, the way with her tongue, like... It reminds me of a... There are 2 animals that would sleep on top of a person that we know as pets. Cats and dogs. Problem is, I just want to say... The dog part for that sounds like it would be insulting her.
Yeah. Oh,
to the target
moving on
encounter.
with this clown show. Okay, and what shenanigans are we going to get up to now? Or rather, what shenanigans do we have to survive this time? Okay.
Ihara,
What's wrong?
seems to me like the commander is running off with your woman. Are you okay with that?
Anise.
As long as Uni is happy, yes.
They look like father and daughter from this angle.
From the way they walk together? Yes.
Uni reaches out and begins holding your hand.
Wait.
Commander, can I hold it a little harder?
Do it.
I would say that comparison sounded cute until we see that face. Now that comparison no longer works.
Yeah. Sure, but just a little bit. She grabs you tight. You're cutting off my circulation.
You're so warm, Commander. I like it.
A Nikke who enjoys heat? Never thought I'd see the day.
Could her sensors be malfunctioning?
That's not it.
No?
Only through physical contact with someone else can she ever feel anything.
Okay, yeah, that explains a thing or two then, huh? Why she's a bit touchy.
Oh dear.
I don't know whether she was like this from the very beginning, or if it has something to do with her ability. Either way, it's made her very touchy-feely. This puts off a lot of people, and they end up avoiding her. So you all have quite the peculiar commander.
They're not peculiar.
Far from it. It's because they're a good person, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving over again. Yeah, Mihara wasn't really kidding when she said that they are both twisted gears, huh? The workshop blueprints as the home of mighty tools.
We're about to engage.
Okay. Back again. The ties
I
that
don't like
bind.
the look of this place.
It's perfect for an ambush.
Well, that's not good. Do you think we've been led here on purpose?
I thought you said raptors had no intelligence.
Well, apparently they've got enough to set up an ambush.
Well, I take it back. We've fallen for Chatterbox's trap.
Something is shining on the roof. On the roof.
Sniper! No!
Your legs buckle. As you collapse, an electron beam flies directly over your head.
Uni! Well done! They're not after us. It's the commander they want.
HO formation. Commander, get behind me. You're the one being targeted. Just stay close and we'll protect you.
I trust you all.
Yes, Commander.
Formation complete. Firepower charged to 100%.
Go! Engaging.
Okay, so if just to have to make it clear with that, if Uni hadn't caused his legs to buckle, or caused quote-unquote our legs to buckle, that would have been a headshot.
Oh dear.
And yeah, the Raptors are far from as unintelligent as thought, huh? Well, we saw them trying to operate machinery. No, not trying operating machinery before, so...
Repeat, show me all you got.
Okay. Wait. Oh, wait.
Enemy neutralized.
Yeah, slide.
Yeah. Let me scroll back a bit with this here. Also just skip out of this for a second then. There. Okay. Sometimes...
Counter.
Not this one. The next one. Where is it? Not yet there. Sometimes two cutscenes play right after each other. One before combat and one after.
We're about to engage.
So... yeah, A and B. That's my bad for missing that. So... yeah, swapping back. Okay. Ties that bind briefly.
Enemy neutralized.
We make a pretty good team, don't you think?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So is the commander.
It feels good being part of a bigger team.
Yeah. Rappy, what do you think?
That decision isn't mine to make.
But surely you must have your own thoughts on the matter.
I can't trust them yet.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, now we can... When it's a double like that, I should probably do it... When it's a double like that, I should probably do it, or have it... have them both on top of each other, like, that'll be less easy to miss. Okay. But yeah, we got a tiny preview earlier, but yeah, I have no idea what this word is. Garrulous talker?
Garrulous talker is my guess. I've never seen the word before.
Let me look it up
Garrulous.
right here.
But my brain wants to say is garrulous. Like it sounds like it's something that's been Latinized.
Let's see. Garrulous is an adjective that means talking a lot, especially about small, unimportant things. Okay.
Hey, Commander! I saved your life. Don't I get a reward?
Uni, the commander is human.
Sure, you can have a reward.
Commander.
I'm okay.
Wow, really? Well, then give me your hand.
You reach out your hand.
May I? Really?
It's okay. Uni pinches the back of your hand and starts squeezing.
Commander? Does it hurt?
It hurts.
So it hurts.
Your skin breaks and starts to bleed slightly.
That's enough, Uni.
Like this?
One moment, Commander.
Rappy takes off her gloves and puts them on the back of your hands, which is bleeding.
We need to stop that bleeding. Hold still. Done.
Found them.
What the?
You hear a voice coming from behind you. You turn around to see a horrifying smiley face staring back at you.
Who are you?
I was going to have some fun with you before I killed you. Today's my lucky day.
He's talking? Isn't he a rapture?
Commander!
Rappy runs towards you. The raptor reaches out his foot and knocks Rappy back, sending her flying into the ruins.
Mihara! Her feet!
Chatterbox.
Don't move. Can you help me figure out who this is in front of us?
You...
Mihara starts to glow with blue lights. She suddenly tears her abdomen apart. With a bang, Chatterbox rumbles slightly.
Uni.
Yep, it's been turned off.
My eyes! Is my vision blocked?
It should be easy to finish him off now, huh? Okay, now is the time to catch it.
Yeah, time for Chatterbox.
Hide. There we go.
A bipedal raptor for once. Okay. He has those missile launchers on his shoulders, which, well, fire off missiles. And then you've got the core in his face to break as well. If you break his core, he shouldn't be able to do this attack anymore. For a bit, at least. Because these parts have a habit of, well, regenerating. Okay, each time that he jumps like that, he's targeting one Nikke, so you just need to take shelter for a bit. To block, well, to let the cover take the hit instead. And yeah, by this point I actually got I got Neon from the pulls as well, so now all three of them are here. Okay.
Reload.
And he'll just keep jumping back and forth like that to try and, well, hammer down your team. Okay. There goes his core. Oh, okay, so he can still do that one even with his core broken. Then, what other... Some components are only there for dealing more damage, but nope. Yeah, when he does that, it targets the entire team, so be extra careful of that one. Okay, and yeah, his parts regenerating. Okay, this means you can have to take them out again to disable his attacks. It doesn't say who that specifically targets, so it is better to just have everyone take cover with the spacebar. Okay.
Nothing can stand against my firepower.
Okay. Back to Grayla's Talker B.
He's putting up a bigger fight than I thought he would.
He seems to be slowing down. I think he's just about done for.
Let's speed it up then.
Exchanging senses.
With a heaving grunt, Chatterbox tears off his arm.
What?
Chatterbox is violently tearing his body apart and tossing chunks of flesh onto the ground.
It's delightful. Destroying my own body. It's bliss. Come now. Feel the pain as your flesh is torn asunder.
And yeah, since his senses are swapped with Mihara's,
We see how long you can last, human imposters.
Mihara collapses. The pain she is taking is far beyond her capacity. Hello, Dennis. That is a chatterbox and a half, and that is a hot woman who is currently on the ground because she's getting the sensation of getting her limbs ripped off because she can swap senses with the target, but it also means what that target does to themselves, she feels instead. God damn, Mihara. Mihara falls to the ground and starts twitching.
Mihara! I'll kill you!
Uni is swept to the ground by Chatterbox's waving tail.
When your vision is impaired, attack the previous location of your enemy. Understood, imposters?
Chatterbox instantly repairs himself.
Self-repair? Raptors can do that?
Humans, join me. Lend me your ear. I mean you no harm.
Right. No thanks, not in a listening mood.
So be it. No matter, even if I have no limbs, my functions remain unaffected.
Chatterbox smiles creepily. At that moment, something appears between you and Chatterbox.
You're not going anywhere.
What's this? You got up awfully quick. How can an imposter do this? I see. You're a fairy tale model, yes? Red Riding Hood, I believe.
Okay, I see subtitle not matching the voice acting.
Yeah. Grimm's model, Red Hoods.
Shut up.
It really is my lucky day.
Commander, I'll buy you some time. Just go. Get out of here.
If we fight together.
No, we're in no condition to protect you anymore. Please, head back and report that there is a rapture capable of human speech.
You suddenly see the sky. You feel yourself floating. A heavy impact from behind sends you reeling. You must have been struck by Chatterbox's tail. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have been fatal. When you were about to stand up, there is a strange feeling in your legs. Your right leg is twisted and contorted. It's been broken.
Commander! You'll pay for that!
Oh, how I hate it when they try and slink off like that. Now, come and face me!
Anise, Neon, I'm sorry, but you have to keep fighting.
Damn it! Okay.
That's very kind of you.
Hello.
What the?
A gaping hole appears in Chatterbox's body.
An anti-ship rifle?
Hey,
Just
what?
leave it to me.
I think she meant they need more anti-material rifle, and, well, seeing as how heavy normal Nikke weapons are, compared to human weapons, that would basically be like a howitzer in comparison. Dennis, hi random ass woman.
A pilgrim!
this creature.
The repair function can't keep up. Damn.
So the box suddenly disappears.
Go home.
The mysterious figure disappears as well.
What was that all about?
That was our asses getting saved. Dennis, big boy words, whoa.
Anise! Neon! Take Wardress and the commander somewhere safe! Now!
Who was the... Huh? Oh, yes, got it. With pleasure.
Okay. Just revelation or surprises after surprises, huh?
Yeah.
You've attained equipment from the battle just now. They're introducing this a bit late. Equipment above tier 3 can be upgraded, and the equipment will have better attributes after being upgraded. If you fail a battle, you can try to enhance your equipment. Yeah, you can get... let's see. Equipment tiers go from 1 to 9, and from there you can upgrade them, or you can upgrade tier 9 stuff, or rather specific tier 9 pieces, into tier 10, I believe. I'll have to double check things later. But in general, I would advise to not spend too much on upgrading equipment, because it'll be replaced soon enough, typically,
The target.
with the higher tier stuff. Okay.
Encounter.
So yeah, after getting our asses handed to us,
Can you keep up?
another blueprint. Yep, this time for the armory. We'll meet the team who's housed there soon enough. Okay.
Counter.
Upgrades. Or a transition there to skip the upgrading parts. So there and there. The wounded.
I've administered first aid. But it's only a short-term solution. We need to get back to the Ark for proper treatment.
It'll take too long to head back the way we came. Communications have been cut off. We can't call in a transport ship. Plus,
Anise looks at Mihara and Uni.
those two are banged up real bad. In other words, half of our squad is out of commission.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't beat yourself up. We were all in over our heads.
Dennis, why is Mihara so hot? I'm guessing one of the writers, had a certain preference when Mihara was designed.
Yeah, but I also feel like
Should we risk it and light up a beacon?
Go ahead.
I also feel like there's a reason they added a coat to her, even in combat. If I noticed, she actually has a coat on her back when she fights. It's
Yep.
probably due to probably be way too much for people to handle to see her other side jiggling.
No. We need to keep moving forward.
Are you serious?
There's a large radio tower nearby that should have a direct line to the Ark. Let's make our way there.
How long will that take?
I'm not sure. Normally it would take 2 hours.
Given the state we're in, I'd say we'll need half a day. The longer we take, the more likely we'll be going up against more raptures.
Yeah, and Chatterbox is still in the area.
Commander, can you do this?
I'm okay.
Uni, can you cut off the commander's feeling in the legs?
Wait, what?
For a short time, yes.
I can switch with the commander. I'm a bit more well-versed in dealing with pain.
So that we aren't crippled with pain, because... Yeah, I'm pretty sure basic first aid will not solve the issue of, well, pain of walking with a broken leg.
Yeah, and Speaking for someone who has long ago had to walk stairs with a knee that got hurt. I don't know how it got hurt. I just got out of bed wrong, I guess. But I noticed that sometimes when we're going on spiral stairs, basically, wrong moment that Jolt's opinion comes, you may fall down the stairs.
Yeah. Like, I have it at times that my elbow just seems to hurt for no damn reason when I wake up. So maybe I've turned over and hitting the edge of the bed.
Possibly you've been sleeping on it in a bad way.
Maybe, yeah.
Or ask the cat. Look if there's been bite marks.
If Ink wants to annoy me to wake me up, she just starts meowing next to me. Let's see. Dennis, just make her into BDSM, said one writer. Our leg got twisted and broken, yeah. And I'm pretty sure most people take quite a while to notice Mihara's coat because, well, there is something else drawing attention.
Yeah. I noticed the coat right away, but everything else also catches attention. But I wonder what the heck is the bulky thing on the side of a coat.
It's not her weapon because that's on her back.
Yeah. I thought there was a gun attachment, but it doesn't look like it would attach to the gun.
Dennis, wait, she has a coat? Proving my point, kind of, I'd say.
Yeah, I just noticed now why she also has a coat for... That's a very, very short skirt. Like, yeah, sure, we've been seeing a lot of butt cheek from the others, but... Yeah, there is a chance there might not be much under there. So, probably a coat, but it also could be a coat that just be a damn tease.
Yeah. Let's see, Dennis. Is that not just ammunition? It does look a bit like ammunition, but we can probably get a better look of her later. But yeah, for now, let's continue on.
That's not a good idea. The last thing we need is another compromised Nikke.
I'll try and fight through the pain.
Thank you, Commander.
Just try and bear through it for a little longer. We're all done for once we get back.
Ever the optimist?
They'll never let us get away with allowing the commander to be injured.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. Our priority now is to contact the Ark.
Alright.
Look at the time, Captain.
Let's see. Oop. Almost 2 hours. Okay.
We've been doing rather well, I say.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, some chapters are, of course, going to be longer than others, like we saw with, well, 7 cutscenes in Chapter 3. But I think, for the most part, we should allocate, like, 2 hours per chapter, just to be absolutely sure that we don't go running overtime, perhaps.
Yeah. Indeed, like, small overtime, like 10 minutes and such,
Okay,
and maybe
encounter.
maximum 30 minutes is fine, but over 30 minutes is a danger, and we probably prefer, like, 10 minutes max for overtime.
Okay.
Just what exactly was that thing?
I've never heard of raptors that could speak.
Your guess is as good as mine. I thought we were being ordered to capture a special rapture.
Well, he's certainly special compared to the other ones.
Not some organism that none of us have ever seen before.
Was that even a rapture?
Then there was that other Nikke. Who was she? She was using an anti-ship rifle entirely on her own.
Alright, Captain.
It certainly packed a punch.
Yeah.
Anti-ship rifles are a thing, though the last time I saw one was probably from the Civil War era? Also known as a punt gun?
I think I've
This
heard
was-
of those, but not much of their description.
It looks like a very, very big gun that's meant to shoot combatants and probably shoot holes in boats.
Just a battleship moored off ashore somewhere, and some asshole on the shoreline starts firing at you with a fucking BFG.
Yeah, I think they loaded. I think there's two variants you load with one large bullet. It works like a massive flintlock or matchlock, even. Or you can load a lot of small ones. And yeah, here's the other thing. You need it attached to the boat, for there is no way you're able to carry it around with one person. Isn't one of those things like, yeah, sure, you could lean against someone's shoulder, but that is also a bad idea, for they would have a very unpleasant time from the recoil. And it's a massive gun, like 3 meters long or something.
Well, judging by the look of that arm, they probably also had to deal with quite a bit of that to their detriment.
Yeah.
Also,
did Nikke some modifications to handle the recoil?
well, it was said before, I believe, that Nikkes are just at baseline stronger and faster, but also heavier than humans. But even then, yeah, a Nikke-scaled ship gun would still have a, well, Nikke-scaled recoil of that level.
Bloody heck.
Also, you'll have noticed a QR code here, and I just did a quick look of that, and apparently it leads to a web link, which just has Korean text reading weapon replacement case or something like that. Okay, I thought, for some reason I remember that leading to a joke or something. But yeah.
I'm starting to think we're not the only ones involved in whatever's going on here.
There is so much to report, and so much to ask after we get back.
Dennis, I think they have jiggles so that they handle the recoil better. Okay. Alright.
So you don't know anything?
Unfortunately, no.
I'm afraid of going back. Forget about that. Commander, how are you? Can you still walk?
Yes, I can.
Would it be better if we carry you?
No. If we do that, we'll be able to get caught off guard more easily. Commander, you can lean on us while you walk. Just hang in there.
Dennis, smart game designers.
This
Problem.
guy's one tough cookie.
Alright, swapping around again.
The unknown.
Not the Pokemon type, luckily enough.
What? Oh,
Those-
yeah.
Because those are a nuisance to catch all of them, and you don't get any reward for catching all of them.
Can you keep...
Encounter.
Okay.
Encounter.
Meaning of existence. Well, that's not going to be existential.
Let me try to get through to the Ark. You sit back and rest. Anise, Neon, keep your eyes peeled.
Okay. Roger.
And he's on Leon, Neon leave. Ugh.
Wrong game.
Yeah, we'll get to Resident Evil someday.
Oh god, the mental image.
But
I just imagine Neon trying to dress up as Leon and try to be as badass, just end up being clumsy and adorable in an awkward manner.
okay, a Nikke in Resident Evil would absolutely kick everything's
wait.
freaking ass.
Wait,
But
you don't know? Oh, I know something about this game you don't.
If you're talking about the Resident Evil crossover.
Yes.
But yeah, a Nikke in a Resident Evil adventure, unless the enemies were scaled up to match levels, would absolutely kick ass because, well, cyborg with extremely heavy weaponry. And we've seen what Neon's shotgun can do, so if she were to head into the Spencer Mansion, that place would collapse like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, also people wonder how I got to know that. I saw a thumbnail about this game adding zombies. I thought, okay, I'm kind of curious. For I seen them here, there, I wondered, okay, there must be more than just jiggly butts. And I watched the clip and realized, oh, it's a crossover. I watched it, I don't think I even finished watching it, so I was like a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, they did not actually add any, well, they didn't add any actual zombies to fight in the games, or in gameplay. Okay. Like, I have played through that one, but I didn't manage to record it. But I guess for the crossover events we could, or the ones at least, I have one recorded, or for the other ones we could look up footage, perhaps, of someone else who went through the story of that. It wouldn't be exactly the same.
I have zero interest in the crossovers, but I'm interested in the main story and the side stories for this game. Not interested in the the only time I'm interested in a crossover story is if the universes are actually connected and are in a related in some way.
All right.
But it actually makes sense for the crossover, basically. Like, but Spider-Man and X-Men, that's in the same planet and all that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a crossover I will be fine with, but that makes sense. Resident Evil and this? No.
Yeah, the crossovers have been mostly self-contained. I think only one of them has, or actually had main story relevance, but that one is permanently available, I believe. I'll have to double check.
Oh dear. But yeah, I think you get the idea, right? I'm not too interested in us covering the crossovers, since they sure may have some laughs and all that, but also I also feel a bit cringe and all that.
Yeah,
that's probably one rare times I use that word.
Okay, to my judgment, at least the ones that I've taken part of were pretty good. But yeah, let's move on with this.
We let Chatterbox get away.
I'm sorry. I was useless back there.
A Rapture retrieval squad that can't even catch a Rapture.
Are they going to discard us?
Well, that all depends on Hillyan.
They can't do that to us! I want to stay with you, Mihara!
So do I.
Commander, help us!
I'll help you.
How exactly do you plan on doing that?
By doing whatever I can.
Fair enough. I believe you.
Commander, I've gotten through to Shifty.
Who?
I briefed her on the current situation, but she says she wants to talk to you. Here.
Take over the communication equipment.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
Yep,
You went to the surface without filing a report? Have you lost your mind? Not only that, but you brought Nikke's with you? These are all serious crimes punishable by law.
Hillyan.
Hillyan? You mean Director Hillyan? I see. I'm sure there's been some kind of mistake. I'll make a report to Mr. Anderson. So what's the situation on your end now?
2 injured and my leg is broken.
This is crazy. There's a runway 10 minutes from you by foot. I'll send a transport ship out there. Regardless, you'll face the consequences of your actions upon your return. This is no small matter. That's all for now.
With a click, the communication is cut off. Okay. Let's go.
Roger.
So, yeah. I'm getting more and more angry over you knew who.
Yeah. The synchro device is unlocked. I mean, I heard that you can log into your synchro device from the outpost. Let's give it a try. Go to the outpost now. Okay. First, select the outpost and move to it. Hello, Neon. Okay, yeah, this was during one of the anniversaries, so it's a bit busy. Then select synchro device. Enter. Okay, the synchro device is a device through which you can synchronize the power of your main Nikkes with other Nikkes. Your 5 highest level Nikkes will be automatically selected. The lowest level Nikke among them will determine the synchro level. The synchro level is the level that is synchronized with other Nikkes. The Nikke that is placed in the slot will be adjusted to the same level as the synchro level. Use auto allocation to quickly place Nikkes. Use level up all to easily level up your Nikkes. So, yeah. The amount of Nikkes you can start with this is pretty limited at first. Or the amount of spaces that you have open, you can scroll down, but you can unlock more slots as you go. Some are just unlocked through the Tactics Academy, I believe. I might be wrong on that. But there are other ways. Normally it would cost gems to unlock more of them. But in general, it's not that big of a deal as much anymore. Before, when you wanted to swap out a Nikke from the synchronized group, you would have to wait 4 hours before you could assign another one. Now that cooldown has been removed, so you can just instantly swap out whoever you want.
Okay.
So that is a very liked change of quality of life change. Commander, please proceed to the surface. Okay, and we're back.
Encounter.
Okay. Right, yep. There is one more over here. Some music.
Okay, moving.
There are a bunch that I missed over here. Okay. Threats. And play. You've received a text message. It must be Hillyan. Okay, this can't be any good. Inappropriate language detected. Unable to send SMS. You mother... I can use this. Ah. You're probably loving this, aren't you? You're making a complete fool out of me. Inappropriate language. What the hell were you thinking getting in contact with the Ark? Thanks to you, the entire Ark knows about this. The commander lost their marbles and went above ground without filing a report. And Hillyan seems to be connected somehow. How do you plan on explaining this? Explain what? I wanted to keep this a secret, but you've gone and ruined it. I'm losing my mind over here. Inappropriate language. You were injured. Any you can tell me how Chatterbox's tracks? We ran into him. You did? Are you sure? I'm sure. Listen, not a word of this to anyone. If you do, that little terrorist attack you were plotting goes public. Tell those hunks of junks to keep their mouths shut as well. Not a word from any of you. Not a single peep. You got that? Understood. Good. Now get back there. The communication is cut off. Starting to feel like you're in over your head. Starting to... Okay. Bug interference again or something?
Oh, no. I just... That character really makes my blood boil in rage. I'm really frustrated with her.
We're about to engage.
Okay. And time to face the boss here.
Get to the target.
Like, I
There
feel
is
like
one more relic
there's
hidden here.
something going on. There's definitely something going on that they're going to get clash between her and the military. I just hope Karma will deal with her for.
Eventually.
I have seen a few games where I had a character I dislike, or they are meant to be disliked, all that, but not often to this level.
Let's
Bloody
see.
heck.
I am pretty sure I missed a few of these in between. Let's see, early adopter. Hey, is there any space left in your shelter? I've got the runs really bad. I don't feel so hot, but I've been bedridden for the entire week. Now they're telling me I can't stay here any longer. The nearest shelter is where you are. He's missing fan. Sorry. We're full up here. Great.
Can you keep up?
Show me all you got.
Alright. Chapter 4, Boss. Absolute A. So, play.
Wow. I've never seen such a wide open space. The surface isn't so bad after all. Hmm? Hey, Rappy, Anise. Look at all that dust over there. This place isn't even a desert, and it's still got sandstorms? That's awesome.
No?
Rappy.
Raptures.
What?
Approximately 200 or so.
Great.
Oh my.
FF formation. The transport ship should be here any minute. Just hang tight.
We just can't catch a break, can we?
It makes sense. The first trip to the ground seems to be the worst, and it's my first time here. What do you think?
Well, we aren't dead yet, so it could always be worse.
Oh, okay.
Entering combat range in 30 seconds. Get ready, everyone.
Okay, objective survive, huh?
Oh, bloody heck.
Okay. Time for another more generic boss, but a boss all the same. Scarf.
Cover.
So it looks more like the spitting dinos, huh? I'm blanking on their name.
Reload.
With the frills like that.
Dilophosaurus?
Probably that one, yeah.
Performing reload.
Yeah. So then they probably never did that.
Likely more of a Jurassic Park invention.
Performing reload.
Yeah.
sequence.
And the ones in Jurassic Park were not, at least in the movie, those are the actually young ones. But there's a reason they only used a youngling in the movie.
Because the adults are too big, or were too big.
Moreover, the scene with how the adult killed Nedry was too graphic to put into cinema.
Okay. Okay, almost done with it. Yeah, you really have to decide for yourself how much to balance focusing down the boss and dealing with the ads is. Because sometimes the ads can make things way more difficult if they're still alive.
Yeah. For people wondering, you can find out, either you read the books, or you can find some YouTube videos telling about and kind of comic book get up this scene, and it's gruesome and very horrifying. Like, he did get blinded, but I think it's somebody like, imagine you get blinded, then suddenly you feel a sharp pain in your belly, you feel something warm in your hands, you realize that's your guts.
Yeah.
And then you feel something breathing around your head and slowly biting into your head and lifting you up. He doesn't even see the damn thing sneaking up on him. Like, he got spat in the face, but he didn't get a shot to see it doing that. And all the while he's horrified. And that's the quick version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the original Jurassic Park book reads more like a horror than an adventure.
It is a horror movie. They just had to tune down a lot of things. And it is a horror book. Horror adventure, you could say, even.
Probably, yeah. I probably should see if I can get my hands on a physical copy at some point.
Actually, got two. I just need to finish reading them.
Okay. Absolute B.
Don't these things ever quit? We can't keep this up much longer. How much time until the transport ship arrives?
There it is.
The transport ship appears above the sky. Without a moment's hesitation, the Raptors spring into action. Anti-air weapons.
Anti-air weapons confirmed. 10 o'clock. Everyone concentrate your fire. Protect the transport ship.
Damn it! There's too many of them! It's because we're at an intersection.
Just my luck.
The moment Rappy intends to break through the encirclement, a beam of light flashes from the transport ship. The Raptor carrying the anti-air weapon is blown to smithereens.
A long-range rifle.
From that distance?
Is the transport ship equipped with that kind of weapon?
No, there's only one squad who could pull off that shot. It's the scouts.
The fast-moving transport ship stops above you. A clunking sound rang out across the vicinity as thick plumes of dust swirl in the air, obscuring your vision. Yeah, these are not the scouts.
What the Please tell me there's something under there?
Yes.
Or... Okay, so we do not need to censor anything.
No. The dust disperses shortly thereafter and 3 Nikkes appear.
Descent complete.
Yeah, I think the mention of the scouts there is just a writing mistake.
We almost died.
Man, this place is crawling with raptures.
Absolute. The strongest squad Elysian has to offer.
Talk about some major backup.
153 enemy aircraft heading this direction. FF formation. You know what to do.
Like this?
Got it. Engaging.
Soon after...
That was amazing. They wiped them all out. Enemy neutralized. We can land now.
The ship can land now, yes. You already landed, technically speaking. The transport ship starts to descend. Thank you for saving me.
Don't talk to me. It was only because I was following orders.
Okay.
Unhwa? You do know that one's a commander, right?
Your point is?
Well, don't you think...
Spit it out, will you?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Rappy! Emma, long time no see.
Emma hugs Rappy.
Hey, what's the big idea? You left last time without even saying goodbye.
Sorry.
Well, you seem to be doing well, and that's good enough for me.
I seem good?
Yeah, I think you can see a few comparisons between Rappy and the rest of those.
Yeah.
Your expression has changed.
Me?
Yes. So, did you finally find it?
I'm not sure yet.
Ooh.
Too bad. Either way, I just want you to be happy.
Rappy, how are you doing?
Vesti,
Oh boy. The tears. Here they come.
I see you all haven't changed a bit.
That's enough chit-chat.
Unhwa.
Your reputation truly precedes you, Rappy. Every single time we meet, you're getting yourself into a different jam.
Come again?
You act like the entire world is your playground, but all you're doing is making everyone's lives more difficult. Then again, that's typical of you, isn't it? I see you haven't changed much either. Either way, you're still just a defective that should be recycled for spare parts.
Hey, watch your mouth!
Butt out. Can't you see the adults are talking?
Her character is no joke.
There she goes again. I apologize for Unwa's behavior. She doesn't take too kindly to strangers.
I think we noticed.
Hey, stop talking nonsense.
What? You can't tell me that's not the truth.
Get on the plane. We're heading back to the Ark.
Okay. Switching back. Melon border which will stay their forehead. It is an easy target, yeah? Okay, chapter 5 has been unlocked, but we won't be going there yet because, well, there's still stuff to do in the Ark. The hard mode has been unlocked though. In this mode you will come across more powerful enemies. Yeah. Good for getting the rewards, but not really needed. Yeah, go to the courthouse in the Ark before we can continue with that. Hope you're doing well today, Melon Lord Original, and welcome to the stream. Okay. Swapping back between footage and this again. So, Judgment.
First, you went to the surface to carry out an operation without any prior report.
And yeah, this is Nikke, and it should be explained, but she is quite a big deal.
Second, you brought 5 Nikke along with you. Far more than was necessary. Third, despite this, your intentions were indeed an attempt to bring peace to mankind. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. Therefore, I hereby pronounce the same sentence, which is as follows. Will be banned from all operations for 2 days.
Okay, that's not
That
much.
is all. Next, I shall pronounce the sentence of the Nikkes who were involved.
That's going to be a bit more
First,
than...
you violated the key provision of protecting your commander above all else. Second, despite you realizing the operation violated the command system, you proceeded to carry it out. Third, your misguided actions resulted in damage to valuable property belonging to the Ark. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. To prevent such cases from reoccurring in the future, I hereby pronounce the following sentence. Given that Rappi and Mihara, the captains of counters and warders, were the primary instigators behind this incident.
Second, it's a Melon Lord. Banned from all operations just means days off, ain't it? Pretty much, though, commanders do have to live from the money they make by completing operations, so it's more like, yeah, it's unpaid leave at best. And seeing how not well compensated commanders are, it could have meant people or a commander going completely broke. Okay. Also, the fact that there are, for both of these, there were 2 previous cases completely matching, that I'm not entirely sure, but maybe that could mean that we are the 3rd that Hillyan has sent out to the surface for this, where it went wrong.
What the heck?
They shall have their memories erased. That is all.
Okay, yeah. Swapping again. Yeah, go to the command center. Again, an anniversary was going on at the time. Okay, imitate mankind and farewell. So, gotta keep in mind to do 2 in a row with this.
I ought to kill you. Hey now, watch your mouth. And if I don't, what are you gonna do about it? Why didn't you say anything back there? Why didn't you tell them you ordered us to do all that? You're a CEO. You'd be able to weasel your way out of this no problem. I had my reasons.
Right.
Are they so important that they're worth 2 Nikkes having their memories wiped?
Let's see, Melon Lord. Yeah, we are replaying the story in pretty much the easiest way, or easiest way for the stream at least. Basically, I have a second account with which I've gone through, well, a good few chapters, recorded the movements around the map and everything, cut out the unimportant fights and such, unless something new was brought up or a new gameplay mode. But for the cutscenes, to, well, not have the music constantly be paused, we are playing those from the game itself, from the recollections in the outposts, or in the command center. So yeah, I do have, with my main account, I am up to date with the current story, events and all, or at least most of the events. But yeah, this is a lot easier. I'll just say that this is a lot easier than having to try and grind through the entire story again, though with the story mode difficulty having been added, that is a whole lot easier now. But yeah, just for the sake of, well, cutting out the unneeded bits, this is still probably the best way we can do this, probably. Okay, continuing on.
Why did you make contact with the Ark in the first place? You must have known this would happen. We nearly died out there! We nearly lost our lives all because of that goddamn chatterbox! That's right. Didn't you say that you met Chatterbox? That's not what's important right now. Hey. So if you Nikkes get their brains scrambled, what's the problem? What did you say? You are weapons. Weapons meant to serve humans. It's meaningless for a weapon to have memory. I get it now. You're acting this way because you and them are all buddy-buddy, aren't you? Fine then. Consider this a chance to strike up a new friendship. But with an old friend. Tabula rasa. I'm sure you'll have no problem turning them into your best friends again. Damn you!
Suddenly, Rappy grabs your wrist. She looks at you and shakes her head silently.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Aw, damn it! Seems like imitating humans has got you two spread pretty thin. See you next time. Ah, yes. Clean yourself up. You look embarrassing.
Hillyan turns around and leaves.
Rappy.
Neon, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay.
I'm going out to get some fresh air.
Rappy goes out. You follow her up.
They really make me angry.
You see Rappy is standing alone. Mihara is with Uni. Who do you want to talk to? Okay. We could rewatch... I don't think you get to talk to both, but we can replay this one and talk to the other if wanted. So for this first one, who would you say to talk to? Rappy or Mihara?
Let's take her first, then Mihara.
Okay.
And
Talk to
I
Rappy.
should also say this. The reason I'm not saying her name yet is I'm not sure I can say that her name with my mouth be a bit dry, since that's a name I feel like I don't want to mispronounce.
Okay.
Look at it and think for a bit.
Frightened.
I'm not seeing it, I think. Is it something... Is her name close to something in Swedish?
More of a certain crime if you replace the last letter with another similar sounding letter.
Oh, not murder? Not...
No.
What? Then I'm not getting it.
Replace the I with an E.
Mahara? What?
No, this character, not Mihara.
Oh,
Mihara can say
well-
the name fine with.
Okay, yeah, with Rappy.
Yeah, now you see
Okay.
why I hopefully be able to say her name soon. I really don't. I think you can see why I don't want to mispronounce her name.
You could just nickname her Rap.
I wasn't thinking about Rara, but I realized that might sound stupid.
Okay,
What?
Isn't right.
let's move on.
But no one can overturn Anik's decision. His judgment is absolute.
The voice acting, voice line wrong there.
At least the squad will continue on. This isn't a farewell.
Okay, since the game isn't saying it themselves, but basically Enoch is an AI that is responsible for, well, keeping the arc running. And part of that is, well, acting as judge and jury of crimes, or at least crimes with where commanders are involved, I believe. So yeah. And yeah, Ink from the Tribe Tower, yeah, that is her quote-unquote sister.
Okay.
What will happen if your memory is erased?
We'll revert back to the way we were fresh off the assembly line. You won't remember a thing. I've heard that in most cases the combat data remains, but everything else. I won't remember Neon, or Anise, or you, Commander.
I won't forget about you.
Thank you for everything you've done, Commander. And thank you in advance for the future.
Macilis' CEO is on thin ice. She gave an order that completely circumvented the chain of command. She's getting more and more brazen.
But it was not illegal.
That only complicates the matter.
Of course.
We've let the big three run wild for too long. Time to tighten their leash.
I may be one of their beneficiaries, but I agree with you. All we can do is sit back and take it on the chin. The Ark still needs Suen.
Yeah. So what did Suen get out of all of this?
You think she'd tell me?
What good does it do her keeping a secret from you? I don't understand.
Neon's report says they encountered Chatterbox.
Did they find him, or the other way around?
Probably the other way around, huh?
Yeah.
The other way around.
Yeah, Ingrid's in an agreement on that.
Apparently, they also came across the Pilgrims.
Does it say who they met?
No. The situation was pretty hairy, and both sides were quite far from each other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we'd been too close to Miss Ship Gun, or Ship Rifle, we wouldn't be hearing anything further, because we'd be deaf.
Shifty,
Yes, sir.
call the new commander in.
Now?
Yes, right now.
Oh, great. Well, moving on here. Yeah, leave the outposts. And back to Anderson's room. So, there, floral tributes.
Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you in like this, what with your leg and all. I've been informed of a rather serious matter. The way you command your Nikkes is rather unorthodox. You must be quite displeased with how we intend on erasing their memories. So tell me, how are you feeling?
I think you should be
Are you
honest.
sure about that?
Yeah.
You took the second option.
Well, people who are not in good mood would typically don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it in the first place, so...
You asked
But
me
sometimes
before.
we can also be honest when we are sad. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just better to say we're not feeling good.
Okay, in a way though, maybe it's just something I've personally noticed with some people where if they are constantly saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, it is a blatant red flag of that they are not fine.
Yeah, and like you notice me. I say I'm well, I'm a bit tired. I say I'm maybe a headache, but I'm not normally well. But if I've been feeling unwell, I just told you flat out I've been a bit unwell.
Yeah. Okay, an open door is easier to pass through, and well, to handle things with. That one didn't make too much sense, but I'm going to stand by that one.
If I knew anything about Marion being corrupted, the answer is yes. As long as you keep it a secret, I will tell you everything I know.
Okay. Your secret is safe with me.
Not the most convincing answer in the world. Fine then. Since you've agreed, I'll tell you. Someone inside the Ark tampered with the Nikkes and sent them up to the surface to sabotage our operations.
Actually,
Oh,
but yet, I was wondering. Yeah, you did the correct answer since. Only time you will be open to say, like, I don't think we know him well enough to just be honest and say if we're well or not. Like, you and me, I would just tell you I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
But if you were someone I barely met, I probably would just choose the other option there, as you did. So, yeah, you did the right option.
Like,
In
he
this
did get us
context.
kicked. He did get us exiled to the outpost instead of exiled to the surface instead, which would have been certain death. But still, Anderson was being, well, shifty with us, so... Yeah, he has to earn that trust.
Yeah.
We're not entirely convinced if it's a one-man operation, or a group who's behind all this. Regardless, I believe they're working with the Raptures.
Oh, of course. Freaking, like the Wraith worshippers from Stargate Atlantis.
Oh no.
If I had told you this before, you would have said it was impossible. But now you know I speak the truth. Because you've met Chatterbox. Raptures with a mind of their own, capable of speech.
Raptures. Multiple. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, don't you? This method of corruption, implanting a code into a Nikke's brain and bending them to your will, this is not something humans are capable of yet. No, this is the Rapture's forte. Someone used that technology to implant something in those Nikke's brains, then sent them up to the surface. It's safe to assume they have a man on the inside. No ordinary citizen could pull this off either. They gained access to the Aegis barriers without being discovered, and they must have been using a separate communication line. It's almost certainly someone high up.
Oh, great. Yeah, Nikke's getting corrupted before being sent out. That could perhaps also explain a certain level of operations failing. Because, well, things tend to go pretty badly when someone just turns around and shoots you in the back.
Yeah.
Or to, well, summon a freaking swarm of them like Marion was forced to do.
I want to catch them, whoever they are. I believe you feel the same. Chatterbox is their link to the inside. I'm sure of it. You have to do everything in your power to track her down. Find her, and the truth will be revealed.
Okay, old voice lines that probably should have been swapped out at this point. Like, they updated that brief event with the elevator ghost story. They can take a minute to redo some of these old lines. Understood.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Why are you helping me?
Consider it a small consolation to those Nikkes with no feelings, no memories, and no control over their own lives.
2 days later.
Hello, I'm Mihara. You're my new teammate, Uni, right?
Yep, this is Uni.
Aren't you a little cutie? We're a team now, so we should try and get along. Tell me, Uni, what do you like?
What about you, Mihara? What do you like?
Well... I'm fresh out of the factory, so I may need to look into that a bit.
Uni knows it all. Everything that you like. What kind of people you like, what food you love, your hobbies, where you like to go. Uni knows all of it.
What?
All you have to do is trust Uni. Uni will turn you into Mihara. Promise.
Well, that ain't creepy in the absolute slightest.
Did they fail to remove her memory or skip that? Or don't tell me she's corrupted.
Mihara has been wiped clean, yeah, but it looks like that broke Uni. Seeing as the two were pretty much codependent on each other. And yeah, harm one of them and you end up harming both of them.
Okay, sounds fun.
Anise. What's wrong? Will you be like that when Rappy comes?
I'm going to take this opportunity to make myself someone who commands respect.
Oh yeah? How about we make ourselves grizzled old war vets then?
Oh,
What?
good idea.
Freaking goofballs. The door opens and Rappy comes in.
Well, rookie, what are you waiting for? Haven't you got any respect for your senior officers?
Denise.
Clean my glasses for me, will you?
Commander,
Let's get along well, Rappy.
my memory wasn't erased.
What?
What? What?
I still remember everything.
Well, that's a surprise. Okay. Back to the command center. Maybe when it's just jumping between locations in like this, we should just do them one by one or something without jumping back and forth. But yeah, we can decide that for next time. For now, Commander's Order and a touch of vengeance.
Wait,
Okay.
is someone getting the Hammer of Karma?
Maybe. Let me make a small adjustment here on OBS. Okay. Let's hear it again.
What's my name?
Anise,
My name is Bucephalus.
got it. Neon.
Nice try.
You are
are my subordinate. You owe me 2 million credits as well.
Don't waste your time. I remember everything.
Did they really try and erase your memory?
I remember that too.
So you just pretended that you don't remember anything?
Wow. So there are Nikkes who are immune to memory wipes?
Well, that's fortunate for us.
But what if they find out?
Yeah, that'll be a problem.
They'll probably give it another go, and if it doesn't work that time...
Then you'll be discarded. You are, to some extent, an irregular after all.
Yeah.
No exceptions. ARC policy. Commander, it's up to you whether you want to report this case.
How about they report it to Anderson?
Him? Can he be trusted? I always feel like he's up to something.
Hmm?
Is he behind this, perhaps?
Then we are going to leave it alone?
What's wrong with that? No one else will know about it, so as long as we keep our mouths shut. It's harder to get close to Nikkes whose memories have been erased.
You're right about that.
What if I need a brain scan for whatever reason? I may be exposed.
That's easy. We just toss your brain into a fire the moment you get discovered.
Anise. Okay, she's joking.
Happy ending for everybody.
Doesn't sound so happy to me.
If you do get found out, you'll have to sell out the commander.
Me?
We're just talking right now. Nobody's deciding anything. You're the one who has to make the final decision, Commander. Nikke shall obey any and every order issued by their commander. If the commander orders us to keep it a secret, then that's what will happen.
If that's true, then if we're exposed, Master will be...
relieved of duty. Worst case scenario, the commander could be banished to the Outer Rim. At the end of the day, that's what it means to be the commander of a squad. Making decisions freely, and then taking responsibility for it. When you think about it, this is freedom in the truest sense of the word.
Anise, are you upset?
You're damn right I am.
Why?
Because whatever the decision ends up being, we have to stick to it. We're only making things harder on ourselves by talking in circles like we are. No matter what the outcome is, we are, or more specifically, the commander, is already in a dilemma.
Yeah.
You are not unhappy because Rappy is back, are you?
What are you talking about? I'm happy, ecstatic, over the moon. Look at her. You think getting so close to someone like her happened overnight? We're good friends. We can share anything with each other. Of course, I'm happy that my friend has returned safe and sound. That's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because she didn't even consider how barging in here and blurting out how her memory hasn't been erased would affect us. Then she puts the onus on us to make a decision.
I'm sorry, I never considered that.
You don't have to apologize. Just try not to let it happen again. Something this rare may not happen again anyway. So, Commander, what do you want us to do?
Keep it a secret.
Are you okay with that?
I think so.
Very well then. None of this ever leaves this room. Commander, please give us the order.
Hide the truth that Rappy hasn't lost her memory.
Roger.
Okay.
Roger. Hang on. I'm a spy, aren't I? You're not supposed to be telling me stuff like this.
Neon.
I guess you're right about that.
Ooh, I can be a double agent.
Just like the movies.
Hard skepticism there. Okay, a touch of vengeance, then. And of course it's her again, yes. You can audibly hear Drakir's blood pressure rising.
That was me growling in rage.
Didn't I ask you to clean up this pigsty?
What are you doing here?
I've got another mission for all of you. Allow me to explain.
Rappy gives you a wink. She struts quickly towards Hillyan.
Hey, what are you?
Rappy kicks Hillyan in the stomach with a roundhouse kick. Hillyan slumps to the ground, covering her stomach in pain.
Has she lost her mind?
Seems so.
Commander, we have an intruder. How shall I dispose of her? Should I execute her?
What? Are you insane? Don't you know who I am?
Actually, no.
Oh, hammer of karma.
She just had her memory erased. She doesn't recognize you.
What?
It won't happen again.
Is she someone you know, Commander? I'm sorry, I did not recognize her. I thought she was an intruder. I felt she posed a potential threat and acted out. My apologies, once again.
Go!
Come again?
Go! A medic! I think she broke my ribs!
Soon after, Hillyan is picked up by Miss Illis's medical team.
I'm afraid that'll be a one-and-done trick.
Afraid so.
That stinks.
The phone beeps. Let's see. Hello, Anderson. I heard Hillyan is on her way to your place. Hide. I don't know what she's going to do. Hillyan went back. What? So soon? What did she say? The medics came and picked her up. Are you alone now? Yes. Then come to my office. I need you to do something for me. Well, time to see Anderson.
As I said, is she really deserved the karma hammer? I do feel like that was a little bit much.
Maybe,
Says,
but
I don't know how old she is, so that definitely may have been a little bit too harsh. But bloody heck, she does deserve some form of punishment.
okay, I can fully confirm that Hillyan is a full adult. Okay. That's maybe not a fully grown one. Okay. Deputy Chief again. Up north. Okay. Why did it swap to OBS there? Okay. Yeah. Up north, play.
I need you to go up to the surface and head north.
North?
You said Nikke nearly managed to take down the chatterbox you came across. She was spotted in the north. Go and see if she knows anything about its whereabouts.
Who is that Nikke?
Collectively, they are referred to as pilgrims. They are Nikkes who live up on the surface.
You mean there's more than one?
We don't know the details. But what is certain is that they live above ground, and we have never had any official contact with them. They're incredibly elusive and nearly impossible to track. I'm sure you have many questions. How am I supposed to locate these pilgrims? Everyone knows how vast the Frozen North is. There's a research base in that area. I've already sent the coordinates to Shifty. Once you arrive, our staff at the research base will provide additional assistance. Understood?
Yes, for now.
All right then, we're done here. I've got a meeting coming up. Ah yes, How's your leg?
Still working.
Ingrid prepared that exoskeleton just for you. Think of it as a cast with some kick to it.
Okay.
Bring me back some good news.
Oh, and now we're going to be introduced to another of the big three.
Notice something here, by the way, Captain.
Hmm?
The third chapter was about 1 hour. The fourth chapter is definitely longer.
Yeah. Definitely, yep. Definitely why we'll be trying to do only 2 chapters per stream with this.
Look at the title.
Yeah, entertainment.
And end of chapter 4.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll be done with this after this. I hadn't actually picked out 5 more brief encounters, so we won't actually. Can I look? I'll take a quick look through these because I've got them written down, all 200 and more with the character, or with most of them. I have the characters listed. I haven't listed all of them for everything.
You have an entire book for that, don't you? At this point.
Technically, it's the same one as the Zen list. I've just started from the other side. So yes, I've been using the other side to write like a Japanese notebook. Let's see. Yeah, most of the first signal or the first encounters at most places would be with characters we haven't met yet. So yeah, we'll have to save that for a counseling stream, or well, I'll have, or if we go short with another 2 chapters. For now, entertainment.
So we're the only ones being assigned to this mission?
It's better this way. Otherwise, we'd have to watch what we say.
Yes.
So, we're heading for the research base in the north, is that right?
Yes.
Well, as far as I know, that place is completely inaccessible without a pass.
Although it is a research base, it's protected by armed forces. And lots of them.
One false move and that's all she wrote.
So Anderson didn't give you anything? No pass or anything like that?
Go talk to him again.
None.
What the?
No. That won't be necessary.
What's going on? What's that light up ahead? Wait, that's a disco ball. Don't tell me that's...
Voila! Exactement.
What the bloody...
I am the CEO of Tetraline, the greatest showman in the entire arc. Mustang!
Yeah, I think you see now why I blacked out the screen during Anissa's counsel, or was it Anissa's? I think it was Anissa's counseling when he showed up. So this would be a complete surprise. Still, also hello, Ink. He wants attention now.
What the bloody...
Allez! Repeat after me. Entertainment! Entertainment!
Well, it was said that Tetraline is responsible for most of the entertainment in the arc and such, and well...
Wow.
Oh no, Nani. Where is your applause?
Hello, boss. It's been a while.
You look well, Sherry.
Yes?
What the bloody heck?
Yeah, Anise is a Tetraline Nikke, so yeah, Mustang is her boss, so
Do I?
go ahead.
Right. Okay, so they do entertainment, but also do military things and Anise.
Yeah, well, all of the big three do have to contribute militarily to, well, to the Ark and everything.
Yeah, but with that doing that part makes you wonder when you look at the needs.
Okay, not that kind of entertainment.
I think pretty sure they said all.
When will you come back to me?
I'm pretty sure they said.
Can't just yet.
Good.
Stay on you. I'm pretty sure they said they do deal with all entertainment. Though I suspect they will not use Nikke's for that, but I will not be surprised it may influence the design a bit.
Maybe that may or may not be spoilers for later.
Yeah, especially considering the vibes I'm getting for this.
Weirdo.
Yeah, here's right. I think I told you all that I do not suffer from epilepsy as such, but I am light sensitive. So I will stay away from the dude and tell him if they want to talk to me, get rid of the lights.
Instead, they just hand you a set of sunglasses. But I don't think anything more I can say can attempt to describe how eccentric. Yeah, eccentric is the word. Mustang is.
Oh. C'est bon. The best things in life are worth waiting for. And you, vous êtes commandeur?
Oui, c'est moi.
Bravo! Magnifique! Bon response! You are heading towards the research base in the north, no?
Mustang takes out a card.
Take this pass. However, this pass is, shall we say, particular.
Does anyone else hear music?
Take a good look, Commandant. I will only show you once.
Mustang dances to the music. It's a rather unusual dance.
No kidding.
Do you see? Look at the pass now.
The card in Mustang's hand starts to glow.
If you do the same, you too can activate this pass.
What?
Yeah, it's a dance-coded security pass.
This pass is the crowning achievement of Mon Enterprise, Tetraline.
Wow, what technology!
Seems like an awfully big waste of technology to me.
Come on, take it, Commandant. Or shall I dance again for you, si voulez-vous?
It's okay.
Oh, la dance was so difficult, yet you remember it just by seeing it once? Très bien!
You take the pass from Mustang.
Boss?
Oui.
I appreciate it, but what exactly are you doing here?
Bon question, mon ami. Do you realize just how popular is
Counters
in
is.
the Ark right now? Très populaire indeed!
But they really should redo some of these old voice lines here and there to fill in the, well, sometimes quite literal gaps.
Yeah.
So Ink is dancing around by my feet again.
I guess they heard the music.
Okay, they just want to get straight pets from my feet again, like freaking cat with a foot fetish. Okay.
As the Ark's finest showman, it behooves me to have such promising starlets as yourselves to be in my debt. I was also curious to finally meet the squad that Ingrid is so pleased with.
What was that at the end?
Oh, nothing. Best of luck with your operation. Entertainment!
Mustang disappears. Yep. Okay, either he just throws down a smoke bomb or something, or he just freaking moonwalks away. he moonwalks. He moonwalks away. I'm guessing you have just about the same expression as Rappy at the moment.
More what Anise usually do. I just...
For once, not.
That guy really knows how to put on a show.
Oh, she likes him. Okay, he's interesting and such, but here's the thing. The character they seem to take him as is a bit of a coin flip. Either they are actually hilarious or just painful to watch.
Okay, I think it should be a while again before we meet Mustang in the flesh.
That's one way of putting it.
There we go. Okay. And with that, chapter 4 is done, which means that all the ones in this one are done.
Alright, but it's a play again there, but alright.
Okay. Which means that we can put these back on, and I can, disable this one. And this one for next week, chapter 5, Wonderland. Okay,
I think it would be a snow theme.
Yeah, well, we are heading up to the north and such. I am a bit curious if I should put on. Let's see. Just go in here for a second. Turn these back off. If I should cover up the next chapter to keep the focus on the current chapter and such. We'll see about that.
And we have about less than an hour remaining, but
Actually, there is something I can show. Let me just black out the screen for a second.
Yeah, I just ask, should we end it now, or should we do something a little bit extra? Like,
I'd prefer keeping the counseling stuff separate.
Yeah, counseling should be separate, definitely. I fully agree with you that counseling should be separate.
Macilis, sort by rarity, Mihara. Okay. Yeah, nothing too high. Yeah. Okay, that isn't ammo. That's an extra bag that she's carrying around.
Yeah, but
what are bags?
Look inside the strap. Oh wait, that might be inside.
That's padding. Not that she needs any.
I thought that was a filter or something. But if that, the pad, that means you're supposed to have it around your waist. That then makes sense.
Yeah.
So, strange position for
starting to understand me. It feels wonderful when you massage that spot.
Really?
What the heck, Captain, did you just do? I know that some gacha games like this, I've seen people show bits of other gacha games. This was probably why I was a bit uneasy about this one at first. For I know some other gacha games have a reason for why YouTubers censor them.
Yeah.
But they're going in way too much on the kinky side to almost be close to pornographic in a way. I guess we will not see anything like that in this game.
No. Okay, you can switch between the different emotes that they can have over here in the view mode. Their voice lines.
Just give in to it and free yourself.
And yeah, like I said, at Bond level 10, these original 3 get swapped out with different ones. Okay. Saintful and their idol.
I like that they say the voice actress's name there.
Yeah, and Yatko.
That is, I think that's the voice actress that's supposed to be.
Yeah, CV. That is typically for a character voice, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, over here you can also switch to, oops, take a second to load, to how they look in gameplay and such.
Yeah, definitely.
And also the
that thing is...
chibi mode. Okay. What is it with certain Nikkes just doing just the strut like this?
And why that face? And just you put on your coat.
Let's see.
No,
Over here
bloody
is something else. This will come. It's not for most Nikkes. This doesn't really mean too much, but there are certain Nikkes that have that can have these these collection items upgraded into their favorite items, which gives them massive boosts. But we haven't met any characters who have a favorite item yet. I am thinking of withholding those a bit until after the point in the game where they were introduced, as to not, well, get too much on each of the characters with that. Dennis, massive boost and massive boost. Oh. Okay. But yeah, next week when we can do a counseling stream again, or maybe Sunday if we do it then, we'll have. Well, let me darken things out again so we can jump back. Advice. Just need to quickly unmark a few here because some would be spoilers.
I feel like I'm okay with us doing a counseling stream on Sunday, but hopefully next week I do hope we are finally ready that we are able to stream on time, have a regular week basically.
Okay, let's see, is that everyone
also,
like that? Actually, no.
Something I've been pondering about, since we are very, very likely putting multiplayer Monday on hold.
Yeah, or at least that we try not to stream on both Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, but here's the thing, the ones we don't multiplayer mostly with are very busy. One or the other one may be extremely busy as well, so...
Yeah. We might not be able to, although Dervin has said that he'd be up for some multiplayer shenaniganery here and there.
Yeah, but I do feel like we basically have an extra day that could use for a extra weekend stream, or that we can use have a stream on Monday as well for other games that are long.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's something we have to ponder on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, a extra free day is fine.
Let's see. Those have been mentioned. With the counseling, we do have a bit of a dilemma as well, because we've got Neon who still needs counseling, and then there's these two, and a part of me does want to do the both of them in the same stream instead of doing Neon and one of them and then the other one later. Though Neon did get cut out of the first one because there just wasn't enough time. We're going to have a bit of a problem with that due to, well, with any team that is more than 2 members. Though, we could put in one of the characters that we've seen in the Outpost, like Leader or Senti or the Scouts maybe, but the problem with that is that they are also 2 Nikke squads. And we can't do N102 because, well, I still need to get all 20 counseling sessions with them still, so it's likely that we'll do Neon and some brief encounters after then. And then the next time that we do counseling, we can do both the Wardress.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and hopefully we have enough brief encounters to compensate. I do suspect the Sunday one may be shorter, maybe?
Probably. For now, going to preemptively put these on and head back here. Okay, remove that. And yeah. Shorter than usual.
Doesn't the other characters have different outfits or something like that?
Yeah, there are characters with not every character has a different outfit. Let me swap things around here.
I should ask, are they... Again, I'm gonna guess this game is safe to stream?
Yeah, it is safe to stream. Okay, just swap that around.
Yes,
okay.
I would say to people to maybe don't stream this while working.
Probably. It's nothing here is not safe for work. But there are of course going to be very suggestive bits here and there.
Yeah, so it's
this
safe for streaming, I would say.
Yeah, it is safe to stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was also one of the first outfits. So it is a color swap. Most other outfits are a lot more different, but we'll get to those when we get to them.
That one kind of makes sense for with us going in north, but...
Yeah, actually. Okay. But yeah, before we go end the stream, let's go look for someone to raid. Also, let me close down VLC player. There. And let's see, who's online and who can we raid? Let's see, it isn't too busy at the moment. That's a game I want to stream myself. Let's see, Nevelation is playing a retro game. They're not listing which one.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh, they just started.
We're still streaming Dave the Diver this evening, folks.
Yeah. Also, Inca snuck off, so there. And yeah, let's see. We've got Shay Lee, who is playing Yuka Replay Lee, which is, well, the re-release / remaster of Yooka-Laylee. Apparently, they have made a lot of quality of life improvements with that game. So if we ever do stream Yooka-Laylee, we'll probably do this version of it instead. And actually, okay, there are some other people streaming, but those are games that I'd rather want to avoid potential spoilers for. One of them is one of the more recent Prince of Persia games. Let's see, any recommended streamers? We've got nothing really that's of too much interest, I'd say. So, raid Shay Lee then with Yooka-Laylee.
You.
Okay. Let's copy the name, head back to our channel. Okay, always it jumps to the search function if I type it too fast. /raid and paste. But yeah, before we get started with this, thank you everyone who may be watching live or later. Thank you Dennis, thank you Melon Lord. And let's see. I thought for a second that Aurora had popped in, but nope. Let's see. Thank you for lurking Sensei and Knight. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome. You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining watching this madness. And may I hopefully dare say her name in future streams. Again, as I already explained, I don't want to mispronounce her name.
Okay.
I will explain why. Again, sometimes there are moments you want to make sure you say it correctly and not into something else.
You could just shorten it further to Ra.
Yeah, though then people may get confused.
Anyways, though, we will continue with this game next week week Wednesday. But yeah, that'll be till then. Later tonight, in about 3 hours, 40 minutes or so, we will be continuing with Dave the Diver's epilogue, or Dave the Diver in the Jungle's epilogue. And yeah, likely tomorrow evening, we will finally finish off Norma's event in Zenless Zone Zero. And on Saturday, we've got more of Age of Mythology Retold's Immortal Pillars campaign.
Yeah, maybe start on the next campaign. And on Sunday, maybe more
Yep.
Nikke to catch up a bit, but
Yeah.
next week I hope we are no longer instead of let's try to catch up with that and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I like us having bonus streams, but with going on what has been going on with the Norma and the other game you and Rome were playing.
Yeah, things got extended.
Yeah, a little bit too many juggling balls in the air, basically.
Yeah. Okay, but that will all be for then, of course. So for now, let's get this raid started. And once more, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And for very frustrating CEOs.
Uh...